Team starting with the visiting North Kingston High School. Senior, number 1.
Good evening, everybody. We're here today for this quarterfinal matchup here in Rhode Island women's soccer. It's the Cranston West Falcons hosting the North Kingston Skippers tonight for a chance to go to the semifinals. I'm Tim Duffy alongside Nick LeBlanc. Nick, how are you doing today, and how do you feel about this matchup we're about to see?
It should be a very good matchup. I mean, it's a playoff matchup. Both teams looking to advance farther into the tournament. I expect a very tightly contested game. No, someone has to win this game. No, we can't end in a 1-1 draw or no-score draw. So someone's bound to win this soccer game here tonight.
Yeah, two very good teams coming today. North Kingston 8-6-2 on the season. Cranston West double-digit winning team, 10-3-3 on the year. And two really solid teams, two high-potent teams, scoring a lot of goals this year. And here in Cranston tonight for this matchup should be a good one, as starting lineups being shown tonight. North Kingston.
No, very odd. Last week when we were in Pawtucket, I was in the play-by-play. You're doing the colors. Now he's swapped roles.
Yes, me and Nick swapping roles today. Different sports, different type of football today. And only the second football game I've done here, and it's going to be exciting. Especially in postseason, different type of energy. Both the teams really want to win badly, especially seniors. This could be the last game many of these players play today in high school soccer.
Senior captain number 3, Maddie Barberi.
Yeah, it's going to be sad to see one of these teams see their season end here today, especially for all the senior girls out there.
Sure.
They worked very hard to get to this point of the season. They want to finish it off with a championship. And, it's going to be really a real shame that the season will come down to tonight. I mean, but that's the glory about one-game playoffs. I mean,
yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. It's come down to one game. One name decides the whole season. Look, a little bit of analogy here, but Tampa Bay Lightning, look how they did in 2019. Top of the league, and they got swept by the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, you say what was the team? What team was that again?
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't matter how you start. It's how you finish. And you could be the number one team in the league and get bounced in round one.
Yeah, you really could, and especially in a sport like soccer, where it's all a game of inches. And like you said, Nick, all the marbles here tonight on this game, as starting lineup's just about to finish. Anyways, the national anthem about to commence.
The flag is located to the left on the rocket. Good luck to both teams.
Great rendition of the national anthem right there. Really wish, someone was singing, but it was. It's always nice to rally the troops, regardless of what side you're rooting for tonight. Everyone rallying together, and we're all American at the end of the day.
Yeah. Once the anthem always plays, that's when you just got to get ready to go, because right to the anthem plays, it's game time.
Yeah,
No matter what sport it is. I mean, baseball, you got a bit of a linger there.
for sure.
But still, once the anthem plays, though, it's go time. Got to get your mind focused. Got to get your mind game ready. Because, especially the playoff atmosphere like this, one mistake can cost you your season.
For sure. One mistake cost you your season. I had a chance to call the North Smithfield boys soccer game against Mount Hope last Friday, actually. And only soccer game I've done for Fancy Only Sports Network, but it was a great game, and came down to the it was this 0-0 game for the majority of it. It came down to the final about 12 minutes where each team scored a goal, and ended up being a tie, but it was very crucial. One mistake can really cost you the game in an atmosphere like this, and we're just about set to get underway here at Cranston West Stadium. Each team huddling up.
In their final warm-up pep talks in for both teams. And
sure the captain's going to try to fire up the troops right here.
Let's kick the ball off.
Yes, sir. Cranston West in the red uniforms with the red shorts, red socks, and miscellaneous colored cleats, and North Kingston skippers wearing white, and they will begin with the ball first. Kicking it off, Carol Matamaros with it. Moving around nice and early. This one's going to go out of bounds early. Intended for Molly Fitzgerald.
A lot of stoppages again in soccer, but the one glamorous thing is that the clock doesn't stop. It just keeps on rolling.
Keeps on rolling, that's right. And it's the great thing about the beautiful game of football as North Kingston regains possession. And it's going to be Cranston West ball, excuse me.
I think the first part of the game is going to be a bit of a filling out process.
Yeah, it definitely always is in soccer. As Addison Smith sends it back to Julia Kansanis. Taking it up the pitch now is North Kingston. And a little footwork there is called for a little low blow, and North Kingston's going to regain possession. As this kick skies high and rolling as Oceana Orlandi, the freshman keeper, RI elite recruit, gets her first save of the night. Kicking it back out, skipping it, and trying to avoid any pressure here is Cranston West. They kick it out of bounds.
I didn't see too many shots on goal here in soccer, but when they do get some shots on net, they're very close.
Yeah. Should be whoever, it comes down to whoever gets more shots, and as this one's skyrocket out of bounds. As Savannah Levin-Moldier is going to throw it back in once again for North Kingston. Carol Matamaros, cross field to Ariana Torres, excuse me. As Cranston West gets it back. This one's going to go out of bounds. That was kicked by the captain, Mackenzie Bruno. This one's going to be kicked out of bounds once again as Cranston West throw it back in. That is number 19, the captain, Ellie Masana, kicking it, getting it to Bruno, trying to chase after it, and be Cranston West ball once again. I mean, Cranston West first time deep inside, deep down this part of the field, as It's going to go back the other way. Headbutting the ball around there was Captain Caitlin Sullivan. Taken away by Sydney DeRosie. Once again taken by Riley Welch and skipped up in the air. North Kingston playing a little bit physical early in this one. So this one's going to go out of bounds, out of the reach.
Both teams are still trying to feel each other out. You know, the defenses aren't really giving the strikers a lot of opportunities to really make a play.
Yeah, not quite yet so far. No really offensive opportunities thus far in this game for either side. But first 5 minutes, all about feeling each other out. Is literally right there is a couple girls tangling up on the far sideline. So Madam Morris is going to get ready to kick this one away.
This game's going to depend heavily on how the defenders do it. The midfielders and strikers can find a hole in both defenses.
For sure. Haven't really seen too much of it so far. Yeah, early in this one is this one's going to go off of North Kingston, and Riley Welch looking for someone to throw to right there. Welch will cross, skips it upfield, and won't go. Saved right there by Bourgeois. Get to Katsanos now for North Kingston, as this one's going to fly out of bounds. Cranston West moving the ball around. So is North Kingston so far in this split, but physical play from both these sides. As far as Matamaro's chasing this one out of bounds. And Belcambio was there too. Trying to get after Belcambio. 9 goals, 14 assists on the season. She's the leading scorer for this North Kingston Skipper girl team. She's someone to look out for today. It's kicked up in the air, headed by Katsanos. And it's going to be signaled Cranston West ball. High kick there by Valerie Auclair. The sophomore. Running up the field now is Ellie Bishop, who gets us taken away. Taken away by Matsamaros right there. Or Matamaros. We've had a couple of big defensive plays early in this first 7 minutes. North Kingston is trying to chase this one and kicks out of bounds. Cranston West set up on the opposite end of the field right now. She just did a somersault throw. Just flipped up in the air. That was pretty impressive. I don't know if you saw that, but she on the pass.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great pass there. Just
Flipped.
Unable to connect.
The old 360 right there. It was smooth. This one is going to be North Kingston possession. Slow-paced game so far in this one. No shots on goal yet, except for the one somewhat free kick earlier that we saw. But
yeah, as I said in the open, it's a bit of a filling out process for both teams right now. But, you know, probably about halfway through this first half, we'll really start to see some shots.
yeah, see some things opening up, get in the rhythm, and do what these two teams do best, and that's score. Cranston West keeps possession right here. Really dominating possession early in this one are the Falcons. As this one's going to head by out of bounds.
Well, time of possession is very key in soccer, too. The longer you have the ball on your foot, the better chance you have of winning the game.
Absolutely. It gives you a psychological advantage too if you're just moving the ball around nicely and the other team can't really do anything much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So this free kick is going to cross. Opportunity here for Cranston West, and saved by Bourgeois.
A fountain was right there at the net, ready to probably head it in.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity right there. Cranston West, the rest of the game is skipping up the field right now. And here's Bishop. This one is kicked away nicely. As good defensive stand by Cranston West. A little bit of momentum right there. As fast break looked like it was possibly going to open up, but Cranston West with a good stop. This one's kicked back into play, trying to find Bishop. Bishop with some speed and won't be the first one to get there as it's kicked out of bounds.
Well, that's a straight defense set by the Fountains, able to outrun the striker there.
Yeah, pass was kicked a little, or the pass was kicked a little bit too much, a little bit too much of a lead, and Ellie Bishop unable to get to it. She's the leading goal scorer on the team with 12 goals on the season. Definitely another North Kingston skipper to look out for today. Feet right there by Claire, skipping it back downfield to Cambio, and Cambio has a chance. Kicks and a good play by what's more. Here's an open shot opportunity, and he just tripped up, and that might be a penalty kick. Tripped up inside the box. That was Abby Tober. I believe it was getting tripped up. And a chance early for North Kingston to gain some advantage. And get some momentum with a penalty kick. So here it is. Actually, that was Captain Caitlin Sullivan getting tripped up.
She makes this kick. It could be a real momentum boost.
Here's the opportunity now for North Kingston. Sullivan. Shot score. The first goal of this quarterfinal matchup belongs to North Kingston. Caitlin Sullivan with a goal that is her first of the season.
16, Caitlin Sullivan.
And that trip can come back to haunt Cranston for the rest of this game if they're unable to find the back of the net.
As Oceano or Orlandi it's really tough to know the instincts of where it's going to go, and it's really a 50-50 ball wherever you choose which side to go to. And Caitlin Sullivan taking advantage of an early mistake by Cranston West. This one's headbutted back by Jackie Blair. Skipping it forward. He's got opportunity now. Perot saved.
Oh, that was a really good golden opportunity there for Cranston West to try to get right back into this game with the goal.
Sarah Perot, the one streaking down the field, had a chance to even things up, but good defensive play right there.
Yeah, she turned around the defender.
There were two of them. There was tough to slice through that right there. As whistles blow, and it's going to go Cranston West ball. Just about a third of the way through the first half of this matchup between the North Kingston Skippers and the Cranston West Falcons. This one's sent away. And repossessed by Cindy DeRosie. Tries to skip it ahead. Upfield. Sprinting after it. Looking to the defenders. Nice opportunity for Cranston West, and it's wide right of net. What a pass right there to set up number 8, Angela Marcy's.
Marcy received a fantastic pass, but she just could not get off an accurate shot.
Yeah. That was an opportunity right there to even things up. But Cranston West pushing the ball down the field, moving the ball nicely. Early in this one, besides the mistake, set up the golden opportunity for North Kingston. They've done a nice job possessing the ball so far in this one. Sullivan gains it back again, skips it across. As kicked away trying to feel each other out early in this one. Are these two teams, like you've been saying, Nick? This one's butted. And good defensive play right there by, I think it was Abby Tober. Cranston West will save this one as Landy, the freshman, has to boot this one away. Butted by Fitzgerald. Gets it back. Perot. She gets it back to herself. Nice pass to herself. That was Sarah Perot, and this one's going to fly out of bounds and remain Cranston West possession.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I was taking time of seeing
Is that legal?
Dude, no, that's what I was saying when the other girl did that earlier. Little 360 flip. I've never seen that before in high school soccer.
Is that legal?
Maybe I haven't watched enough high school soccer games. Yeah, that's legal. I guess it's their thing. I guess that's
did a full-on somersault. She's doing it again.
Yeah, it's lit. There's opportunity now for Cranston West. This one sails out of bounds. Yeah, I guess not every player on this Falcon squad is willing to do some somersaults. But I've been pretty impressed with their athleticism. I certainly will not be able to do that. What about you, Nick?
That makes my back hurt.
Just the thought of it, just looking at it's making your back ache a little bit.
It puts my stomach in knots.
It's definitely making me squirm a little bit also.
Ugh.
But here's a goal kick for North Kingston. It might be a goal with a handball, and they're going to call it a handball. On Cranston West, so North Kingston will kick it from about the 27-yard line in this neutral sports field.
Beautiful turf field.
Beautiful turf field at Cranston West. Did a great job. Whoever worked on this stadium, I think it was recently renovated.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. I'm not from Cranston.
No, the press boxes just renovated last year.
Yeah, it's a beautiful press box we're in right now. Blessed to be here. As
a lot warmer in here than where we were last week.
Absolutely. It's very, very cold at famous Conley Stadium, Central High School. As Cranston West turn the ball over here. Getting it back. Fitzgerald has it. Kicks it. Welch. Intercepted. Nice forward there by Casanas. And it's going to be Cranston West ball out of bounds. And this one's going to be headbutt out of bounds. And going back the other way.
About halfway through this first half.
Halfway through this first half. 1-0 game. If you're just tuning in, North Kingston leading off a penalty kick scored by Caitlin Sullivan, the senior captain. She was tripped up inside the box, and a penalty kick on the right side on Oceana Orlandi. The only score of the game so far. Throw in here. Booted away. And an opportunity for Bishop. But Welch the one to send it back to Matamoros. And a boot down the field is going to be taken by Bourgeois.
If the goaltender missed that one, easy goal for Cranston West.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why they got gloves on. Good hands right there.
Or reason why they're allowed to touch the ball.
Sure, and it's Jackie Blair will throw it back in here for North Kingston. I wonder if North Kingston's going to try any somersaults in this one.
Don't make me want to go see a chiropractor.
I'll come with you. I'll drive you. It's a commotion from the crowd right now, but it's a throw. Liza Mackerel, one it was intended for, it's going to go back out of bounds. And Blair thought it was going to be an NK ball. However, it is Cranston West regaining possession. Welch going to send it away. It's good defense right there by Berchatola, the captain. And it's tripped up. And it's going to be a free kick for Cranston West. Singing away right now is Sydney DeRuzzi. Crosser. And that one is a good field goal as it sails out of bounds, but nothing there.
Fortunately, that does not count for 3.
Unfortunately, it does not. That's a different. That's usually our niche, Nick. You and I is, a different type of football. But that one's worth nothing. Sailing through the goalpost right there. As
more accurate kicker than Blair Walsh.
Blair Walsh, is that what you said?
Yep.
As Fitzgerald's gonna dance around, kicks it, crosser right here, and taken back by Blair. Good defense there. Sent away by Liza Mackerel. Bishop jumps over Gabby DiFilippo right there. It's going to go out of bounds and beat Cranston West ball once again. Tried to catch up to it right there. Had to jump over the Cranston West defender, and Ellie Bishop unable to corral it. This one skipped over. And regaining possession is Fitzgerald. Dancing around, sending it, trying to chase after it. And going out of bounds, this one's going to be a goal kick. Sorry, a throw-in, excuse me. Did not cross the side that I thought it did. Gonna send this one back. It's Jordan Costa. And this one's gonna be sent back to Bourgeois. And Molly Fitzgerald was the one sending it. Matamaros kicking it up in the air. Trying to repossess. Game possession is North Kingston. It's Cranston West really dominating time possession here. After that first goal by North Kingston, they're continuously on this side of the field.
Well, time possession is everything in soccer, just as important as it is in football. The longer you possess the ball, the harder it is for the other team to try to score.
As Orlando's going to scoop this one up.
That's something I like what North Kingston is doing.
They're playing physical, really stopping them when they get to down their part of the field and getting the ball back for their attackers, as this one's going to go out of bounds off Cranston West, or off of North Kingston, and remain Falcon ball.
The Falcons need to find a way to slow this game down just a little bit. North Kingston is all over them.
We are early in this one, as Ellie Messina's going to boot this one away. Another free kick right here. It's 3 of them so far in this one. As this one's sent downfield in the area of Bishop and Cambio. And North Kingston signaling it's theirs, and it is. With about 16 and a half minutes to go in this first half. NK trying to take a 2-0 lead. That would really be tough to crawl back from if you're a Falcon.
A 2-0 lead in soccer is like
it's like a 21-0 lead.
Yeah, it's like a 5-run lead in baseball, 3 touchdown lead in football.
Just about. As Bishop's going to repossess here, skips it to Van Gruden, and it's going to go out of bounds as she's not able to catch back up with it. Good game we've seen so far in this one. If it wasn't for that penalty kick, it's likely still a 0-0 game. Highlighted by a lot of good defense. Some missed opportunities so far, but not too many.
No, not too many opportunities for either team, especially Cranston West. They haven't really been able to get anything on the North Kingston goaltender.
Yeah, still just one shot on goal beside the penalty kick. As North Kingston's going to send this one back up. It's Cranston West sprinting back after it. It's going to remain West ball. Bringing it away right there was Barbieri. Going up the field, kicking it. Good defense, crosser, trying to get it to Fitzgerald right there, but taken by North Kingston. And it's going to fly out of bounds. Stay West ball. Just about 2/3 of the way through this first half. Still a 1-0 game. Back to Riley Welch, kicking it around and finds Barbieri. Tries to send it, and this one's going to find Julia Consanos, trapped by multiple defenders for Cranston West. This one hits off the arm of Barbieri and flies out of bounds. And substitution right now is Ellie Bishop going to take a break. Number 12, Abby Tober, checking into the game. Cranston West trying to even things up before intermission. Welch throw in. Here's Barbieri. Sending it across, trying to find Fitzgerald, and taken by Bourgeois.
Golden opportunity there for the Falcons and just could not cash in.
Could not cash in. That was a good opportunity right there for Cranston West. Maybe their best all game. As North Kingston still with all the momentum early in this one. Taken by Jackie Blair, who gets it intercepted. Speeded by Savannah Levimodia. Matamoros sending it. And Fitzgerald trying to get an opportunity here. And she may have pushed down the defender if whistles blow. As it was Catherine Martone who Fitzgerald pushed down right there. And I think it's going to be a free kick and a regain of possession for North Kingston.
She was trying to...
Fitzgerald still on the ground. Her knees now. Both players slow to get up. Number 10 for North Kingston, Julia Katsanos, limping off the field. Katsanos has been all over the place today. Senior Julia Katsanos is now getting carried off the field. Oh no.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Katsanos, the senior, 2 goals, 1 assist on the season. Tough blow right there for North Kingston, as she does not look to be okay. Now both teams huddling up.
I mean, you hate to see this in any scenario.
Back-to-back substitutions now for North Kingston. The 18 sooner, that's right, Nick, as clock stops with 11:25 remaining, but we're going to pick things back up here. And here is the free kick. Ooh, and a big shot there at about midfield by Barbieri on Liza Mackerel. As North Kingston going to gain themselves some more field position here and send it away once again. Sending away is Toland. And crosser down field. Now it's Tober. Trying to shoot over the head of Orlandi, and good save by Oceana Orlandi right there.
Great jumping save.
Right in her breadbasket on that one.
I heard the Patriots need a wide receiver.
I mean, I did hear that too. Patriots sitting at 4-4 on the season. Game against Carolina tomorrow. But back to the original football right here, as this one's headbutted and moved around. And that was off the leg of Jackie Blair there. Good footwork by Molly Fitzgerald, contributing to that one going out of bounds. As Jordan Casa checking off onto the field, subbing in for the first time today, and getting the ball almost immediately is Ariana Torres, number 17, is oh, it may have hit her hand, and it did.
Yeah, try to pass it off like it didn't, but both of us could clearly see that went right off her right palm.
Yeah, even if I saw it with my my bootlegged vision, that's it's a pretty blatant handball. As Cranston West still trying to get the opportunity they've been longing for in this first half. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half on Fans Only Sports Network, presenting you the Rhode Island High School girls quarterfinal soccer game between the Cranston West Falcons hosting the North Kingston Skippers. A 1-0 ball game with about 9 minutes remaining before intermission. As this one is going to be Cranston West booting it down the field. Cheryl trying to go after that one, and she may have knocked down a skipper right there. 6-on-6 crime is number 6 Molly Fitzgerald knocking out number 6 Bella Cambio. Right there is North Kingston's going to get a free kick at around midfield. A lot of these physical plays in this first half by Cranston West. Getting a little bit too physical at times. Multiple free kicks. You have the penalty kick too, which resulted in the only goal of the game. So Cranston West, you got to be careful not to make any more critical mistakes that could set up North Kingston in prime position to really take this game away.
I mean, I like the fact that both teams being very physical in this game. It's a playoff game, playoff atmosphere, but you still got to play smart.
Absolutely. Got to play smart and, can't give any free opportunities. This one's slipped around midfield, and Fitzgerald chasing after this one. Fitzgerald. Fast break. Here's a shot on goal, and it's saved by Bourgeois. And
Bourgeois read it all the way through. Never took her eye off.
She did. Right there it was Sydney DeRosie. It was The one downfield with her was she was open and a little bit frustrated that she wasn't the recipient of a pass right there. Could have tied the game.
She definitely had a gold opportunity there.
That was probably their best looking chance of the contest thus far.
It was a 3-on-1.
3-on-1, and they just couldn't take advantage of it. As DeRosie's going to chase after this one. Skips it. That is Torres. Back to DeRosie. It's going to go out of bounds. And a little bit too far for Rosie to get that one. This one's going to fly over the fence.
I think that also hit off the light fixture.
And they're going to call a handball or something along those lines as Cranston West gaining possession with just over 6 minutes to go here in this first half. And I think we're going to see a little somersault right here. Let's get it. Ooh, boom! Throwing it down the field. Taken by Blair as good defense by North Kingston there. Another missed opportunity. Throwing up the field right now is Tober. Finding Cambio. Cambio being chased by Barbieri as Cranston West gets it back and tripped up. Cambio tripping up. A Cranston West Falcon right there as he'll regain possession. Getting tripped up was Sarah Perot. The midfielder had a good opportunity for a goal earlier, but was not able to capitalize. And this one's going to be booted down the field. North Kingston just trying to keep it out of harm's way, and it's going to sail out of bounds as Riley Welch wisely watches it go across the yellow line. Good play right there on Bridget Tolan. That was getting there. I think that was Fitzgerald once again, who charged out of bounds, and Tober sends it across the field. Ooh! Headbutt right there between. Ooh, that did not look good.
Oh, a head swoop wide.
That did not look good. That was Catherine Van Gruden.
Oh,
for North Kingston. I'm yet to see who the Falcon was. She is still on the ground. The pass from Abby Tober put a little bit in harm's way. And opposing players headbutting right there. Oh, that did not look good, Nick.
That especially when you're not wearing a helmet, that is stall on stall. Oof. I mean, it's good that both girls are sitting up. That is a real good sign.
Yeah, very promising.
But you can imagine though, both had to come out and be put in had to be tested for a concussion.
We'll see. Substitution comes in for Cranston West. Van Gruden walking up the field on her own power, and for Cranston West is number 14, McKenna Raynaud. Striker on the squad. She's got 4 goals on the season. And walking off the field, promising sign, but very, very scary collision.
You can imagine both had to be tested for a concussion on the sideline.
Yeah, that would be very tough. Be a very tough thing to do, especially for those 2 players. Mackenzie Raynaud is senior, so is Catherine Van Gruden. Van Gruden's actually a junior, but she is one of the captains on this team. Things about to pick back up. Interesting who they're going to give the ball to here. They're going to say North Kingston.
Read all of the effort from both girls. Just hope that they're okay.
Yeah. Hopefully they will be okay, as Bridget Tolan was going to send this one away. Fitzgerald. A couple of defenders coming after us. A little trip right there, as Cranston West will keep the ball. I guess it's a little physical on the footwork, as an opportunity here arises, and tripped up right there by Bourgeois was, I think, number 12 was as Angela Marcy's going to throw this one back in. Again, that was Barbieri. Recollecting is Bachner. Bachner. Good save right there by Bourgeois. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. This one's going to be back to Bachner. Gerald, Schmass, and Alves. Back to Marcy's. Two minutes to go here in the first half at Cranston West Stadium.
Another injury for Cranston.
Another Cranston West player down. It's Bryn Bachner, the midfielder, the junior, limping off the field. As Cranston West trying to even things up with just under 2 minutes to go. Collecting the ball here is Marcy's kicking it. That's gonna be Cranston West ball for these last couple of minutes. Cranston West still scoreless here in the first half at home. Matamaros sending it deep to Alves. And she's unable to get it, as Bourgeois able to get the save before Alves is able to get there. That's Alves' leading scorer on this team, tied with Julia Robbins with 6 goals on the season. As this one's going to be headbutted around. sent. Taken by Bella Cambio. Sending it across. She's got Bishop with an opportunity. Bishop saved by Oceana Orlandi.
Wow. What a
Getting in there
save.
to prevent a potential 2-0 lead for the Skippers.
Keeps the Fountains in it.
Yeah, that was a huge save by Oceana.
Phenomenal save.
Definitely her best save of the ball game so far. This one's being sent away. Back to Mackenzie Raynaud. There's shot on goal, an opportunity almost for Cranston West, but what an incredible save by Bourgeois. And that was the chance to even things up, but Cranston West now getting the ball as Angela Marcies will throw it in. And this one, missed opportunity as Levin Modier's pass sails out of bounds. Apologize for any inconvenience with the Cranston West name calling tonight. The rosters were a little bit off. Technical difficulties right here. And here's a shot on goal! And that was wide of the net. No goal. That was Julia Robbins, who tried to get in her 7th goal of the season, and she just missed it.
Just missed it by
fooled much of the
inches.
crowd. Back to what I was saying, any inconvenience, apologies for incorrect name calling for Cranston West. These rosters were a little bit cheeky. They had different numbers set up on both of them, and my apologies if any Cranston West parents are listening. I'm sure most of them are at the game tonight.
It happens.
It happens. Just thought I would say that. Second half will be much better as this one's going to be sent out and taken by Riley Welch. That's the correct Riley Welch. As Cranston West will get the ball in time dwindling down here in the first half. And I think that might do the half. That's the first half.
At the end of half number
Here at Cranston West Stadium, North Kingston Skippers on the road today, leading Cranston West Falcons here in this quarterfinals round high school girls soccer matchup. 1-0 of a penalty kick by the captain, Katie Sullivan. As we are Friends and We Sports Network doing this game. Thank you for watching the first half, and we will be back for half number 2 from Cranston, Rhode Island. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here today for half number 2 here in Cranston, Rhode Island. North Kingston Skippers lead this one 1-0 to begin the second half on the road. Nick, what do you think it's going to look like in the second half so far? Sorry, what do you think the second half is going to look like for Cranston West? What do they have to do in order to win this game?
They got to get more offensive opportunities. They got to possess the ball a lot more than what they did in the first half. Because North Kingston was all over them.
Yeah, they were. As this one, another hard hit. Once again, apologies for the inconvenience for the Cranston West roster mix-up, but we are back for a much stronger second half. Nick and I. This one will be sent away taken by Jackie Blair, who's been all over the place defensively for North Kingston. Malamaros, what a feed to Alves. Was unable to do it. Maston Alves all over the place there in that first half. She's also the kicker for the Cranston West football team. Had a chance to see her on their senior night at this very same field.
There's one more chance to suit up the pads again. Again, with Cranston West and Cranston East playing each other on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, there will be one more opportunity for her to suit up on the gridiron, as North Kingston will take the ball over. Back to Alves, and it's going to go out of bounds. And back to the Skippers. This one's headbutt up, and strong feet right there from Cambio. Just going to send it back to Cranston West. Up the field now, pushing it. It is DeRosie. It's going to go out of bounds off the Skippers. And just going to watch this one go out of bounds. Matamaros.
Just smartly let it roll out of bounds.
Absolutely. Cambio to Van Gruden, who checks back in. It's just a scary collision there in the first half. Scary collision with Julia Robbins, it was.
Really good to see both girls are back in this game.
Serious collision with Molly Fitzgerald, actually, it was in the first half, as Cranston West is going to keep the ball here, shoot it down the field, take it back by the Skippers. Cambio skips it to Bishop, and it's going to be sent back by Matamaros. Right there, who's been great defensively here in this game. And looking down the field, opportunity for Cranston West, and she got tripped up towards the box. Is that going to call a penalty?
No, they don't.
Nice pass right there.
Wow.
Trying to set him up.
No penalty. That's twice.
Julia Robbins was the one who was tangled up. And the beneficiary of no call there as Cranston West.
That's twice.
An opportunity.
That's twice.
Yeah. Followed by a great pass by Mackenzie Raynaud, trying to feed it back to her and unable to get it through the net right there. This one's going to sail out of bounds and be skipper ball. It's picked up by Orlandi, who boots it away. Cranston West really trying to even things up here at home in this second half. But
Yeah,
missed opportunity early in this one, but they're looking all right to begin the half so far.
you don't want to end your season at home, especially because as a senior, this is the last time you're going to play at the high school level.
Yeah, especially with all the players that soccer. Growing up playing soccer, it's kind of a community. You grow up playing with these similar kids for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, a lot of these girls played together for a very long time throughout different stages of competitive soccer, and really do not want to end the season like this at home, like you were saying, Nick. It's a free kick coming up for North Kingston. The boot. And Orlandi with a nice save. Don't think she expected to be in her grips like that, but it was an excellent save by Oceana Orlandi to set up the corner kick. And it's the first corner kick of the game for either team tonight. And a chance for North Kingston. Try to go up 2-0. It's going to be Katie Sullivan, the captain, booting it away. The crosser, the shot on goal. Ooh, going airborne right there, but over the top of the post. I think that was Cambio.
It was a great deflection there. Just could not aim it down towards the net. Just over the crossbar.
They're going to say it was out on Cranston West and set up another corner kick. Hearing some boos from the crowd. They don't like that call, but
hey, don't blame them.
Another corner kick for Sullivan. Sends it, and it's going to be up in the air. And good D by Cranston West. It's going to go out of bounds. Keep it out of harm's way. As North Kingston will throw in. Ortone thrower. And it will go out of bounds off the foot of Bishop. Running up the field now is Riley Welch. Good defense by Blair. Forces her to pass it away to Barbieri. And it's going to go out of bounds and be at North Kingston ball. Tolan shoots it down the field, down the sideline, and that ball goes out of bounds once again. And Cranston West trying to capitalize off that bad throw, gets the ball back. Shooting it down the field. Ooh, good pass. And sprinting after it was Rory Ennis, freshman, unable to get it before it goes out of bounds. It's Cranston West.
She was hustling down the field, but the ball was just skipping down the field a little too fast.
Going down the field a little bit too fast is right. Was that ball? Here's a free kick. Sailing down the field. And it may have been a handball. Maybe it's something, actually not a handball, but got a little tangled up and too physical, I suppose.
I mean, the Falcons are doing a little better job putting a little bit more pressure on North Kingston.
Emily Webb was the victim of that right there as Barbieri has it. Sends it back. Sends it down the field. Chasing after it is Toland, who will watch it go out of bounds and be Cranston West ball. And here's this kick that goes up in the air. Shooting it. Cranston West trying to even things up. Here's a chance. And a good save by Bourgeois. having a chance right there was Julia Robbins trying.
If Robbins is able to just get up over Bourgeois' head.
Trying to headbutt it in for her 7th goal of the season, but was able to do it right there. As Cranston West regaining possession as Robbins kicks to Renaud. Crosser. Stolen. There's a shot on goal.
Great save.
And good save by Bourgeois as players down on the field. That was Madison Alves with the shot on goal, and she was slow to get up and still a little bit shaken up after taking a hard hit to the ground. Just about a quarter of the way through the second half. North Kingston still on top, 1-0 over Cranston West. Here in this quarterfinal matchup as Barbieri makes a nice move. Dancing on Bishop, Barbieri. Taken away by Blair. Stoland will kick that one out of bounds. Send it back the other way. Ooh, hard hit from Toland on, I think it was maybe Madison Alves. And it will set up Cranston West with a free kick. Down deep inside North Kingston part of the field. Off the shove from Bridget Toland. Alves is going to defer it. Here's a shot on goal, deflected. Take it back the other way. Trying to find Bishop. And
dial up the pressure. The foul just putting on him.
And good pressure is right now because this one is going to go out of bounds. Not sure who it went off of, off the naked eye. Let's see. And they're going to say Cranston West ball, throw in. No, they're going to change it. Going to be skipper ball just about 1/3 of the way through this second half. The kick. And good feet right there by Rory Ennis to prevent a big play from Cranston West or opportunity down the field. And good defense by North Kingston all night. This one's shot back up in the air. Kicked by Matamaros, setting her teammate up. Here is a handball by, not handball. Almost touched the arm of Robbins, and they're going to give it to Cranston West nonetheless. As Angela Marcy's will shoot this one down the field. Gives it up. Renaud. Tripped up. Good defense right there from Cambio. That's going to go off the foot of Catherine Van Gruden to set up Cranston West back, and now off the head. Another skipper. And we're going to see a nice somersault by Julia Robbins right here. Beautiful pass, setting it up. See, if one of those goes in, if she assists.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
She just wants to get on, she's going to be on SportsCenter Top 10. We got our man Alden filming. Big shout out to him. Robbins is going to cross this one. And it's going to go out of bounds and remain Cranston West ball. And nice feed, but too much for Julia Robbins right there. Spin around is Cambio. Trying to get it to Bishop. Shooting it down the field.
Appears all night that North Kingstown has been just a step faster than Cranston West all night.
Yeah. It's Ennis trying to chase back after it. And it's going to go out of bounds and stay Kingston ball. North Kingston ball. And whistle's blowing. I think that's a handball against the skippers right there against, I think it was Ennis. May have got her hand on it. As Van Gruden's going to take this one with the chest, trying to dance around Barbieri and picked back up by Welch. Shooting it down the field. Has some room to run. Al's trying to chase after it. And it's kicked out of bounds wisely by North Kingston right there. Just about 15 minutes into this second half. And throw in right here. Gonna go out of bounds and remain West ball. West still scoreless so far in this one. Only 3 shots on goal the entire game. Not much offense so far as Robbins get to this one in. Couldn't really tell until she did the somersault. And this shot is off the mark by Masson Alves, taken by Bourgeois. Barbieri, nice physical play, get the ball back for her squad, and taken right back by Catherine Martone. Still West ball. West doing a good job possessing the football here in both halves, but really nothing to show for it offensively. Just stifling defense from North Kingston. Wrestling up here. Let him play on. That was that was Madeline Barbieri and Caitlin Sullivan, the lone goal scorer, wrestling it up. Maybe a little hair tugging right there, but no calls made. Cranston West keeps it. This one sent back up in the air. Matamaros. The chance here for Cranston West. Sorry, for North Kingston, excuse me, as Orlandi ends up saving the shot on goal. And going airborne was Mackerel right there, and whistles blow, and it's going to be West ball.
Well, Cranston West has still got a whole another 20 minutes to work with here, but they died to something going fast.
Absolutely. Just nothing to show for on the board for Cranston West. Team that won 10 games in the regular season, 10-3-3 on the year. Home team in this one. Number 2 seed in this playoff bracket, and not looking like one so far today. As North Kingston is going to regain possession. Just about halfway through this second half. Cambio to Sullivan. Here is Welch making a nice physical play right there. Van Gruden lost it and tripped up was Julia Robbins. Crowd didn't like that one. There should have been some sort of a whistle or fracture of some sort, but No call was made on Martone. Excuse me, no call was made on Messina.
It's been a lot of no calls that have gone against the Falcons.
Yeah, they're not going to please the home crowd doing that. There's Cranston West. So to throw it back in. And whistles blow and it's going to be West's ball with just under 20 minutes to go. This one a free kick coming up. Shot downfield and sails out of bounds, out of reach for Robbins, Alves, and company there. And a goal kick coming up. Alves, opportunity here. And it's going to go out of bounds. And she's tripped up, falls into the post over there, slow to get up. And another out of bounds actually on North Kingston. So the first corner kick of the game coming up for Cranston West. It's Matamoros is the one going to kick it in. Substitution now. As Emily Webb checks off. Coming into the game is Savannah Levamodia. Here's the corner. Opportunity. And still up in the air. Still up in the air. Opportunity now. Here's a shot on goal saved. Oh!
Just went wide.
What a save by Bourgeois. McKenna Raynon had a golden opportunity to tie the game. But sets up another corner kick for Cranston West.
Just wide of the net.
So 3 straight corner kicks coming for Cranston West. So that one's off the mark. Here's the kick. Left-footed boot. And it will be sent back almost. Barbieri will go out of bounds off the Skippers. And another corner
the Falcons have gained opportunities now.
Yeah, they have all the opportunities. Fourth corner kick, pretty much of this possession.
Essentially the fourth quarter of this game.
Here it is, the corner. Hey, a tough shot taken right there. And slow to get up. Still on the ground. Continue to play. That was scary looking headbutt on the corner kick right there. I think it was Toland. No, it was actually, yeah, it was Toland actually who was slow to get up, and she is forced to be sent off the field. Just under 17 minutes to go here in regulation. 1-0 ball game. North Kingston Skippers took the lead off a penalty kick by Katie Sullivan. That gave the road team the early advantage and the lead ever since. They have not let go of since as Oceana Orlandi picks this one up and will send it away. And it's going to roll off the foot, off Ellie Bishop right there to remain Cranston West ball. That one goes out of bounds off the foot of Matamoros. So Cranston West, nothing to show for offensively in this one. Like we just saw, Nick, 4 consecutive corner kicks in a row. And very close to a couple of them, and just cannot capitalize on the opportunities. McKenna Reynaud with a very good chance to score, but her shot fell wide to the right as Barbieri regains possession for Cranston West. Shooting down the field is Matamoros. Is Toland gets it to back to Lavamodier of Cranston West. Shoots down the field and may have touched someone's hand. Very close call, nothing called. And now something's called. Indeed a handball, and it will be Cranston West gaining possession. I believe it was on number 8, Ellie Bishop. Got a piece of it with her hands. Now, shooting it. Chance to tie the game, and wide to the right once again, trying a little trickery. On the free kick. That one off target for McKenna Reynaud once again. Tolan boots this one away, taken by Reynaud. A lot of headbutts right there as Reynaud gets it back. Good feet by Martone. And they went out of bounds. Crowd wanted it. It's Cambio trying to get away with it there, but it's going to go back the other way. Alves skips it down the field. And it's taken by Toland once again. Excuse me, that was Martone. Matamoros gets it to Marcy's, and it's going to be Kingston, North Kingston ball once again. Cranston West needing a goal in the next 13 minutes as Skipper falls down, and this will be against Madison Alves. And North Kingston will get the ball back, and tripped up there was number 8, Ellie Bishop once again. So free kick here, shooting it down in the direction of Van Gruden. That one's going to stay out of bounds and be another goal kick coming up. And this one going to be sent back the other way yet again, as Martone will be the one to throw it in. Getting it back is Martone, crossing it down the field. Back to Bishop. Now Leclerc going to throw it in once again. Claire, the crosser. Back right to the Cranston West defender right there. And now a chance for Julia Robbins, skipping it down the field. Chance here for Cranston West, but it's better defense by Jackie Blair right there. Shooting it out of bounds.
That's really been the story all night there, Tim. You know, Fountains have had their opportunities, but The Skippers, they just had better defense. They've had the answer.
That's right, Nick. They really have had more opportunities offensively than North Kingston, but penalty kick that set NK up for the lone goal of the game really might end up being the difference maker in this one. Cranston West more shots on goals, more corner kicks. So overall more opportunities to take advantage of in this game, but nothing as Robbins will throw this one in. And shooting it out of bounds and getting it out of harm's way is Bishop. With just over 10 minutes to go here in this quarterfinal matchup. Goal kick coming up. No, corner kick, excuse me. That was out of bounds off the skipper right there. And the fifth corner kick of the half for Cranston West will be kicked by Angela Marcies. Here's the kick. It's off the head of Martone. Good defense there by North Kingston. Now in a wrestling match was Tober, the Cranston West attacker, and it's going to be West ball still. Not Tober, sorry, excuse me, Liza Mackerel. This one is going to be taken as losing the ball right there was Claire. And the crowd is not happy about that call. It's going to be North Kingston ball. Thought there was.
Crowd hasn't been happy about a lot of the officials' calls tonight.
Well, I guess that's just Cranston for you. No, that's any home team rooting for their girls. Here's Masson Alves shooting it towards the goalpost, and excuse me, it will be a goal kick for Bourgeois. So Bourgeois is having a really good game. Half a dozen saves on the night, and no goals allowed thus far with just under 9 minutes to go here in this quarterfinal matchup. Sending it away right now, and here's Cranston West getting it back. North Kingston, a goal would really put it away for them, but they've not created too many opportunities for themselves in this second half to really open this game wide open, blow this game wide open, excuse me. It's back right to Claire. Nice deflection by Bishop, and whistles blow. This one is going back the other way. May have touched the hand of Bishop. Now, nice pass down the field. And getting rid of it is Toland. Setting up Bishop. Bishop in a fast break. Bishop going to shoot it and saved by Orlandi. Bishop trying to get her 13th goal of the season tonight, but that one was a tough shot to make and easy save for Orlandi. Ball's circling around. It's kicked out of bounds by Matamaros. No, it's actually saved by Reynard. And Katie Sullivan with a check right there on Riley Welch. Caused her to go to the ground. Right back to Cranston West now. Going in the direction of Robbins. Jackie Blair's at ahead of bounds with just about 7 minutes remaining here in this quarterfinal matchup on Fans Only Sports Network. Cranston West trying to even things up at home. Final stretch here for both these teams. One team will advance to the semifinals, and one team will kiss their season goodbye as this one's going into favor of North Kingston. Martone getting it to Bishop, but it's going to be taken by Matsamaros right there. And kicked out of bounds, right back to North Kingston. Ellie Messina, the captain. Excuse me, that's actually Martone once again throwing it in. Convoy around Cambio, and it will go back the other way, but Amaros settled herself, kicking that one in the direction of nobody. As Claire slips down, stolen by Cranston West. The interception right there. It's back in the feet of Madison Alves. Alves pushing the ball on the field, kicks it to Reynaud. It's out of reach. And maybe went off Skippers, but going to rule this a goal kick for North Kingston. Bridget Tolan's going to send this one away. Now we've reached the 5-minute threshold here in the second half of play at Cranston West Stadium. Cranston West trying to make some late game magic happen. Robbins going to throw it in. Shot on goal is wide of the margin by Riley Welch. Another goal kick will come up. Here's the kick. And it will be still blowing, and Cranston West will regain such a free kick right here. Here's the kick. Opportunity for West, and it's out of the reach of everybody. Marcy's was trying to set up her teammates there, and it was a good chance, but to no avail. Another goal kick coming up for Bridget Toland. North Kingston 3 minutes away from punching their ticket to the semifinals and upsetting Cranston West on the road as Alves goes airborne there, and she is slow to get up. Cambio was the one who got her a little bit low, a little hip check up in the air, and there she goes. She gets up and will strut off the field with 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in this matchup.
The Fountains have battled all night, an uphill battle. They've had their chances, just haven't been able to connect.
Ooh, they don't like that call. It's Robbins getting shoved right there by Messina, and Cranston wasn't happy about that one. And actually, they end up getting it. Okay. So one more chance right now for Marcy's.
This is essentially the final chance that the Fountains have at tying this game.
Angela Marcy's has numerous corner and free kicks here in the second half. Here's the shot, wide of the margin. Another off the mark shot right there by Angela Marcy's, that time on the free kick. It stays a 1-0 game with a 2-minute warning now in front of us.
Clock still moves, so that's just the scoreboard clock automatically stopping.
As here's the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds off the foot of Abby Tober. Cranston West really dominated time of possession pretty much this entire game, but unable to get anything through the back of the net as Alves will shove down Ellie Messina right there, who gets back up with the help of her teammates, helping up their captain.
The skipper is about a minute away from advancement.
About a minute away.
Some possible added time they'll be added on to the end of this game.
As interesting call right there, as it's going to go back in the direction of Cranston West. Chance now for Reynard to take it away. Opportunity for Alves. A nice play by Tolan to get out of harm's way. Now Alves has a chance, and whistles blow, and I think they're going to call it Cranston West ball, and a free kick. Maybe that could tie the game.
Wow.
Wow. And a free kick. That's
a free kick
chance
to
to tie the
determine
game.
we go to overtime.
I mean, Matamoros will try it.
Season on the line.
Shots goes in. Carol Matamoros ties the game. Evens the score at 1. And it looks like we're going to be boys for some extra time here at Cranston West.
Cranston West goal number 10, Carol Matamoros. The game is tied at 1.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And North Kingston.
That's how
the
North
lead.
Kingston took the lead on free kick.
Yes.
That ball trickled in.
Same spot of the field in North Kingston. There was really no room for error playing with a lead up 1-0, and just not a good play for them to let that happen.
So the Falcons keep their year alive.
Sure do. And we are going to extra time. Here at Cranston West, tied 1-1, a pair of penalty kicks that both teams capitalized on will bring us to another set of minutes here at Cranston West. And we're watching Fans of Sports Talk. We will be right back for extra time here at Cranston West Stadium. How to begin extra time here at Cranston West Stadium between the North Kingston Skippers and the Cranston West Falcons. Carol Matamaros with the game-tying free penalty kick to send this game to extra time with about 30 seconds left in regulation. Very clutch kick from number 10 right there, and sets her team up with a chance to squeak out of here with a home playoff victory. But
a comeback from behind win.
Yeah. So 2 5-minute extra time halves will be played. And if the game still remains tied, we will go to a penalty shootout. Matamaros, the hero of the night, getting the ball first. And Cranston West moving it. Here's Webb. And good feet by Claire trying to get rid of it. Webb staying strong. Crosser. It's going to be saved by Bourgeois. That was close right there. Dropped it, but got it. Picked it back up. And
she's lucky a Falcon wasn't there to kick it between her legs and her hands.
Absolutely right. This one's going to go out of bounds. Cranston West, they pretty much dominated the entire second half in terms of offensive efficiency, moving the ball down the field, having a lot of good opportunities for themselves to score. And with that mistake by North Kingston in the last couple of minutes, did end up scoring with a penalty inside the box, as this one will remain Cranston West ball. Cranston West at home, just had the game with all the momentum right now. See if North Kingston can do anything about it. This one will go out of bounds and be a goal kick for the Skippers. It's a kick. It is Webb with the header setting up Robbins. Push on the field. Here they go. Chance now. Running after it is Webb. May have touched off her foot, and it's going to be North Kingston ball, as it should be. As Jackie Blair will throw this one back in for the Skippers. And Tolan throw it in, gets it right back. And I think that's going to be North Kingston's ball again. It will be off the foot of Webb. Just about halfway through this first half of overtime, if you will. As Oceano Orlandi scoops that one up. Could get it down the field. And we'll be Skipper Bowl. 2 minutes to go here in the first half of extra time. Excuse me. And
overtime, extra time, same theory.
Yeah, I guess. I gotta keep the etiquette with football, with the real football. Football. It's crazy that these freshmen were born in like 2007. It makes you feel so old.
Football.
Yes, sir.
The ball that's played with the foot.
Here's Bishop trying to make something happen here. Matamaros to Webb, and it's going to go out of bounds. And stay with the Skippers. Blair. Blair trying to race up the field. Oh, gets it to Van Gruden with an opportunity. Van Gruden trying to weave past and unable to do so as it's going to go back the other way. as this one's going to go out of bounds once again. First half of extra time finishes, and we'll be back for half number 2 just in a sec.
Remain tied at 1 as we head to our second 5-minute overtime period.
Hold on. It's a 5-minute extra time. It'll be over like 8 minutes, okay? In the very least. I'll be leaving in like 12 minutes at the very least. Or 15. Alright. What'd you say? You want the link? Alright, cool. Bye. Second extra time commencing right here. As Van Gruden has it. Matamoros off the face of one of the defenders. Right there. Sends it back away again. Very physical overtime period here on Fans Only Sports Network. A 1-1 ball game that has seen these two teams go back at it throughout the majority of this contest. Just over 4 minutes ago in the second half of extra time. If these two teams remain tied following the 4 minutes, then we will go to a penalty shootout.
You don't want to see your season end on that.
Yeah, that would be devastating. As this one's sent back away. Here's Julia Robbins trying to get it, and she's tripped up and around. And this is going to stay Cranston West ball. Tripping her up was Martone right there. Excuse me, it was actually Ellie Messina, the captain. As Matamoros will send this one away. Matamoros, if you're tuning in right now, scored the game-tying goal with about 30 seconds remaining in regulation. A penalty kick that sent the game to extra time. Where we are right now is sprinting after the ball right there is Ariana Torres, who shoots it down the field. And Jackie Blair, who's been so physical on defense all day, will say none of that to Emily Webb. The throw-in coming up just under 3 minutes to go here in this second half of extra time. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's another throw-in for Cranston West. Just the pass to Emily Webb. It's going to be trying to get taken back immediately by the Skippers, and it goes out of bounds. So Cranston West, this is their time to just win the game and see if they can do it. They were pushed the ball a lot down this side of the field earlier for the majority of the second half. Made more opportunities than North Kingston.
Yeah, they controlled possession of the ball most of the second half, and
here comes
they got all the momentum.
Here comes their 6th corner kick since we came back from intermission, compared to North Kingston's 0. Chance to take the lead right here. It's the crosser, and it's going to be sent back and taken once again by North Kingston, but off the foot of the skipper, and it'll be thrown in right there by Sydney DeRosie and saved by Bourgeois. So Nick, we are almost at the point in time where we will see, a penalty shootout. I haven't witnessed one in a very long time watching high school soccer. I was watching my brother play back in the day, and this is going to be a nail-biting finish, if you will.
Yep, absolutely.
Number 2 seed Cranston West, number 3 seed North Kingston. A chance to go to the semifinal matchup will likely come down to who can get the ball through the net at the stripe, as this one will be saved by Bourgeois. Final seconds ticking away here in extra time half number 2. This one is going to stay with Cranston West. Headed back to Van Gruden. Now a chance right here. And Robbins, the crosser, and it's a beautiful save. Still on the ground. And Bourgeois falls on top of it to keep the game alive.
Oh, wow. If she almost was playing that, game over.
That would have been the game. Had she not fallen on top of that one. As final chances now. Both these teams. Robbins, another chance, but that one shot too far as Bourgeois comes up with a big save. This one's going to go out of bounds, and whistles blow. Alves is down on the ground. And she is not okay. Seen many injuries in this game today, but this one looking a little bit different than the rest.
It's possible she could have cramped up.
Yeah, possibly, but
very possible.
Coming back up, and the quarterfinal matchup between Cranston West and North Kingston will come to a penalty shootout here at Cranston West Stadium.
We remain tied after both
a 1-1 game.
As we head to a shootout.
And Nick, you ready for this shootout, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very upsetting to see one of these teams' season end on a what essentially is a penalty kick, but
yeah. Well, it is, I guess.
You know, both teams, they put themselves in the situation to get to this point, and now it comes down to penalty kicks to see who advances to the next round.
Absolutely. Who has better aim, as both these teams trying to assemble their lineups for who they are going to send out for the 5 kicks. It's Cranston West trailed 1-0 for the majority of this game at home. Free penalty kick by Carol Matamoros evened the game at 1 apiece in the waning minutes. No scoring in either half of extra time, and penalty shootout will determine who advances to the Rhode Island High School girls soccer semifinals. Crunch time here at Cranston West. Everyone on their feet. Not really, but a lot of the students are.
The student section expect to be on their feet.
Yeah, we don't want the parents to chill out after a long week of work. You know, they just want to watch some nice football Saturday night, you know.
Yeah, a lot of the parents, they're on their feet most of the day.
But one of these two teams' seasons will end here on a penalty shootout.
Both teams getting ready for the shootout.
As we get for the shootout, we're going to hit the commercial break real quick. You're watching Fans Only Sports Network, and we'll be right back for the beginning of the shootout between Cranston West and North Kingston. we're back here. Shooting first for North Kingston is Richard Tolan, who we saw do a lot of the goal kicks tonight. So let's see if she can give North Kingston an early advantage in this shootout. Toland. 1-0 North Kingston. Richard Tolan putting it through the back of the net off the hands of Oceano Orlandi. Here comes the hero for Cranston West, Carol Matamaros, trying the first kick for the Falcons. Trying to even things up. She scored the game-tying goal that sent it to extra time. Let's see if she can do it again from the stripe right here. Matamaros. Saved by Bourgeois. What a save by Catherine Bourgeois. What'd you say, Nick? Pressure's on for Cranston, now 1-0, but here is Catherine Van Gruden, scorer of 3 goals this season, trying to give North Kingston a 2-0 advantage. And hits the post. So a break for Cranston West. Falcons send it out. The next player coming out onto field is Ariana Torres, trying to even things up. And she does. So Ariana Torres evens up at 1 apiece, and the third kicker for North Kingston is going to be Caitlin Sullivan, who scored the opening goal of the game.
Best of 3 now.
Sure is. Comes out with 3 kicks. Sullivan. Luck of the Irish right there. Puts it in. 2-1 North Kingston. So Cranston West now under pressure once again. Kicking it for Cranston West is going to be Angela Marcies, who we saw do the majority of the corner kicks during this game for Cranston West. And Marcies evens it up at 2 apiece. Bella Cambio will try next for North Kingston. Cambio second on the team in goals this year with 9. Led the team in assists with 14 on the year. Biggest kick of the season for her. Cambio puts it in the top right corner over the outstretched arms of Oceano Orlandi. 3-2 North Kingston Skippers on top. So a miss by West and a make by NK would end the game and send NK to the semifinals, but kicking now is Emily Webb, the junior. And Webb, her shot through the goalposts. And a chance now for the leading goal scorer, Ellie Bishop, to send her team to the semifinals, the freshman.
Cranston needs to save here, just have one last chance. This one goes in, it's over.
Ellie Bishop, if she hits this, North Kingston advances. They lead 3-2 here in the 5th round of kicks. Bishop, leading goal scorer of the team with 12 goals on the season. This is for the win. Game over. North Kingston comes on the road and beats Cranston West in penalties 4-2. Unbelievable. The Skippers advance and book a date in the semifinals here in the Rhode Island High School Girls Soccer Playoffs.
Kingston advances to the semifinal round to take on Pilgrim High School.
And for Cranston West, their season ends at home in heartbreaking fashion.
You can just see they're all at the midfield stripe. Just absolutely flabbergasted what happened here. A second seed of the state, and they couldn't find a way to pull it off at home.
A 1-1, 4-2 penalty victory for North Kingston. And the Skippers, they can skip on their way back to NK. They are advancing off the heels of Ellie Bishop hitting top left corner over Oceano Orlandi. This is Fans Only Sports Network. Bringing you Rhode Island High School Girls Soccer Playoffs. I'm your play commentator, Tim Duffy, alongside Nick LeBlanc, cameraman Alden Doris. Thank you for watching this broadcast of Fans Only Sports Network. It's a production of this playoff matchup. If you want to see anything else by Fans Only Sports Network, you can check out our website. That is Sports with a Z for any of our other podcasts or streams and our YouTube channel with the same name. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and we'll see you guys all next time. Peace.